everyone. So I'm going to do a second part to the Guitars of Space 1999 because I wasn't all that happy with the first video that I did. I made some changes to the rig, and I'll tell you a little bit more about those in a moment. But so as in the last one, I mean, we're going on these two pickups, bridge and middle. Play a nice C minor chord. Got a different envelope filter. In this case it's a Dodd 440, which I think is a lot closer to the Mutron. You can pick those up for about £100 or just a bit over, but you know, shop around, see if you can get a good deal or maybe get a used one. So the attack is on just before 3 o'clock, and the range is on about 2 o'clock. Switches upwards, so that's almost there. It's not as harsh as the Rocktron. It's not as harsh as the Rocktron, but even so, you put the compressor on after it. Yep, and that smooths things out a bit. Phaser. Yep. Delay. That just lifts things a bit. And then I've got this key secret ingredient, which I'll tell you about in a moment. Okay, so let's turn these off for a moment. Yeah, so what's the key ingredient? What is it? Well, oops, do the yeah. So just turn the volume down a moment. Right, it's one of these. It's an Electro Harmonics, the Nano Muff Overdrive. Now this is the red one. You can get the green one, but this is the red one, and it's basically it's got like a germanium transistor in it, and that makes the difference. It's that germanium overdrive which gives it that sort of vintage sound. It does like a volume. It doesn't actually control the amount of fuzz. It just controls the amount of volume. So what you're doing is just kind of like it's just giving that like a subtle sort of overdrive, you know, and I think that's the key. That's what it is. I mean, it's possible he's using one of these. I picked this up at the weekend. I actually picked them both up at the weekend, but I got good deals on both of them. That one I got that second hand about £30. I got this second hand about £50. Sort of traded in some stuff to get them both, so it didn't really cost. I think altogether it cost me about £4 just by trading in a couple of other pedals and whatnot. Yeah, but for that Vic Elms sound, that seems to be the one. That plus the Dodd. Yeah, just give me a second. So, you know. Oh gosh, right, yeah. So the Dodd here, yeah. Now we get these for just over, yeah, I mean, £105 for that one. But this is really close to the actual Mutron, and it's, you know, doing a comparison side by side. I mean, let's have a look. This is my other envelope filter, this Rocktron, which I got second hand a few years ago. This is very good, but it's a bit harsh. This is a bit smoother. Now, proper Mutron is just going to set you back around at least £400. So, so if you can get one, great. but they are a bit expensive, so I'll just be mindful of this. There's the Maestro one as well. It's called, is it the Agena? I thought that was very good, but I thought this one was a lot better. And there's the Qtron and the Qtron Plus. So you might want to try a few of these anyway. So I'll just get set up again, and I'll show you the next phase. Right, let's have a look. So, right, so that completes that circuit there. Okay. Just a moment. Right. So that's that. Go back in there. Now the thing is that this Nano Muff, it is a bit greedy on current, so I've had to run it on its own adapter. I normally use one eye spot to run all my other pedals, but for some reason this one is a bit greedy on power. So just be aware of that. So yeah. Anyway, so the next one. In the last video I was talking about in One Moment of Humanity. There's the seduction scene, which is loosely based on Othello. Well, what's he doing there? Well, different guitarist, I think. I don't think it's Vic Helms. If you do know who played the session, please let me know. I'll just go back on. So this time, so we're on bridge pickup this time. Put the overdrive back on. Oh, hang on. Compressor first. Overdrive. Right, not working. Auspicious start. You see how subtle that is? But what I think he's using is something like a Univibe. Yeah, so. Yeah. Yeah, that last bit was wrong, but. And again, I don't think it is a Les Paul actually, I think it is a Strat. I mean, don't worry about, like, if you make mistakes and stuff, I always say own your mistakes, because then you know where you're going wrong, and then you can actually fix them. And if you actually listen to whoever played that session as well, he is a little bit sloppy. His timekeeping's not all that perfect. So maybe he was sight reading on the day, I don't know. And, yeah, so I think that's a slightly better version. I think I'll be a bit happier with what I've done tonight. So yeah, as ever, please comment below. Please consider subscribing if you haven't done already. Welcome to the channel if you're a newbie. I'll see you next time. Alright, thank you very much. Thanks for watching.